We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
Oh, it's remarkable watching them right now. Everything's clicking. To win 8 games in a row, you have to have timely hitting, great pitching, all the cliches you want to throw in there. Well, in this streak, they're doing it.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Hit hard on the ground is short. The second for 1, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will play our opening marker of the ball game.
Third baseman number 13.
Manny Machado comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Panic is there. 1 there. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. That in. And there you see Denard Span as he gets ready to lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he's retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And that misses 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Into the box now, David Peralta. His average coming in way up there in the 380s.
David Peralta.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he is out on the tag. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close. And now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Hyun-Soo Kim is on deck. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hyun-Soo Kim is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground toward short. There is Crawford. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Fielder,
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first by Hardy for out number 1. So digging in now, Brandon Crawford. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Squared that one up just a little late. Payoff pitch one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Bounce to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Manuel Piedra. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Manuel Piedra.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
J.J. Hardy.
Into the windup and the pitch. J.J. Hardy stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Left fielder, Mark
First pitch
Pereira.
on its way. Mark Pereira is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Nunez is over and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Adam Jones. He singled his last time up. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And Jones takes this one for a ball. 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it. Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the out.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So coming to the plate, Buster Posey. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Buster Posey.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
In time to first, and there are two away. Here's Joe Panik. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Schoop has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 44.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive. That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Manny Machado will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in for his second at bat, David Peralta comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Hit hard back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Denard Span. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Denard Span.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Hit out towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A check on first by Tillman, and the runner back safely. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball one. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Span the runner at first with nobody out. That misses. 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
First baseman, number 9.
So a runner at first with one out now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
The next 3-2. Span runs, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
The left fielder, number 31.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll be back in standing up. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hard liner towards short, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from second, and on the play the runner moves into scoring position now at second. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and stepping in the slip fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. 1-1 home now to Crawford. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, no balls and a strike. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
That'll miss to Sandoval, who displays some rare patience that time. It's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Number 28. Buster Posey.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Buster Posey is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jonathan Schoop.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the fifth. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll make it in there safely as he starts out the fifth with a leadoff triple. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
So he got him swinging. Hyun-Soo Kim goes down for the first out in the fifth inning. Manuel Piedra is at the plate as he watches ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Span. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
Batter number 2.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise, he just executed the location properly.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Made him. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Peralta. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Tillman sets. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Pereira. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Mark Pereira.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
And this ball skied in the air out to Span in center. 2 gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Pence is under it, and he makes the catch. Digging in once again, Matt Kemp. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Left fielder Matt Kemp.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Taken in by Schoop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pereira over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sandoval.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Line towards center field. Jones is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is ready once again. Manny Machado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Manny Machado.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
fielder,
David Peralta. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Span at the track. The wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The second base.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll start in with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Hyun-Soo Kim. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Darren O'Day. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hit high in the air down the right field line. After it is Peralta. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. 0-for-2 on his line thus far. In the air out toward right field. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in, Joe Panik. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones is after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now at the plate, Manuel.
Hitting off the Orioles. Catcher, Manuel Piedra.
Here comes the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way is pitch number 75. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. That nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Mark Pereira. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Late that time for a strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Striding into the box, Denard Span. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swinging a little blooper to center. Coming in is Jones. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at bat. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schoop ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Line drive to left. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So stepping in, Adam Jones. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Adam Jones.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Another one sent foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. A called strike over the outside corner.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Little chopper back his way. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Manny Machado now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right back at the mound. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Digging in and looking for more. Josh Osich has been summoned here. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Number 61, Josh Osich.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he strikes him out on a good. So here's Matt Kemp now. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Grounded to third. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
The shortstop, number 35.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right side, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pereira on the move, and they can't run it down. The 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only one away. So a big moment in the ball game here. Buster Posey, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Outside, 2-1.
You talk about pitching in a hostile environment. They're letting him know it. Bases loaded, bottom of the ninth. If he walks in this run, game over.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Number 8.
Here's the first pitch. Hunter Pence is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. The 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the Giants will walk off winners. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our final line.